Hi, hey, and hello there. Obihan here, and welcome back to the Comic High Ground. So, what are we talking about today? Well, there's a little show called She-Hulk about to come out in a day. So I figured, since the show is coming out, and since a lot of people don't know much about She-Hulk, I give you like a quick video telling a little bit about the character history. Not a whole publication history, of course, but little tidbits. So let's get to it. Let me tell you about the sexy green lawyer named Jennifer Walters. Alright, so let's get this started. She-Hulk, like many other characters in Marvel at that time, was created by Stan Lee on February 10th, 1980, in the pages of Savage She-Hulk #1. Jennifer Walters was known as a top-notch attorney in New York City, and she, of course, is the cousin of the Jolly Green Giant himself, Bruce Banner. Now, after she was shot by a mobster, Jennifer received a blood transfusion from Bruce in an effort to save her life. Now, I don't have to tell you what gamma-irradiated blood transfusion would do to a person, right? Right? Of course not. You guessed it. Not long afterwards, she became She-Hulk. Initially, she started out similar to her raging cousin Bruce. She would get angry, and She-Hulk would be released. However, after learning she was dying from a blood disease, Jennifer's life was saved by Michael Morbius. No, don't even think about it. Which resulted in her now being able to change into She-Hulk at will. At this point, there was a noticeable difference between the two. While Bruce typically tried to refrain from transforming into Hulk due to his inability to control him, the classic phrase, "you don't want to see me angry, you won't like me when I'm angry," that good old phrase. You all know that phrase, right? Yeah, sure you do. Anyway, Jennifer began to relish her green form. She had gained control of her hulking form, and not only that, but she also seemed to prefer it. It gave her a new confidence that she didn't have before, and well, it's not hard to see why. I mean, as far as green super strong women go, she's definitely in the top 10. Whoa! Okay, no, take that back. Oh God. Gamora, never change. So, although She-Hulk was obviously a recurring character in the Hulk stories, she actually made her way in some other teams. For example, she's been an Avenger. Well, at this point, who hasn't been an Avenger? But anyway, she's even filled in for Ben Grimm as a muscle for the Fantastic Four, so there's that. And she even became like a family member. And here's a fun fact. While we all know the Merc with the Mouth is known for breaking the fourth wall, he actually wasn't the first one to do it. That's right. That honor goes to She-Hulk. Yep. Wade may have made it famous, but Jennifer was still the first to do it, so kudos to her. So, some other notable appearances for She-Hulk, other than comics of course, would probably be starting with the Hulk animated series in the 90s. That was part of that big boom of comic book cartoons, Batman, Spider-Man, X-Men, I think there's a Fantastic Four show, an Iron Man show. Well, Hulk was amongst those. And in this Hulk show, they introduced She-Hulk. She was played by two different actresses, but the more notable one, in my opinion, was definitely Cree Summers. She brought such a life and an energy to the character that really hardly anybody else on that show had. She was like the life of the party. In fact, I would like to show you a clip just so you can see how awesome she was back then.
Any woman, boys. The woman. Otherwise known as She-Hulk. I am Greena, warrior princess. Ooh, was I made for this part or what?
Okay.
And there you have it. A quick introduction to She-Hulk. I might throw a list on here of some important comic runs of hers. To be honest, she didn't have a lot of runs and not a lot of them were really popular. But I'll try to put together an interesting list for you anyway. So, with that being said, I will see you all for She-Hulk Attorney at Law when it drops. I'll do a review on it. Hopefully it'll be awesome. We will see. In the meantime, thanks for watching. Remember to hit that like and subscribe button if you liked what you saw. Give me a comment. Let me know what you think about She-Hulk as a character right now. And remember, we have the high ground. Take care. Hey there. Editing Obihan here with a few quick notes. First of all, I did mention in the video that there were some other notable appearances for She-Hulk, but I only mentioned the 90s animated series version. Well, to be honest, that is like the most notable appearance. She has some video game appearances, and there's another Hulk show called Hulk and the Agents of Smash, but she was there and wasn't anywhere nearly as interesting, I would say, as she was in that series. So that's probably why it escaped my mind. Also, this video was supposed to come out before the She-Hulk show came out, but due to editing reasons and life, it is coming out afterwards. Still good information, but just letting you know that the review for the She-Hulk show will be coming up very, very soon. So, yeah, I will see you all there, and thank you for watching.